Hi Virgo, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if that is the case. You are all very welcome for being here today. Today we're doing a reading for January 2025. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus sign. Of course, if you felt drawn into this reading, there's definitely a message for you. So stick around until the end to see what is here for you. Today we're using the Wisdom of the Oracle and the Angel Wisdom Tarot as well. So all about wisdom here today, more than any day. So while I shuffle these cards for you, I would invite you to subscribe to my channel if this is something that you are interested in, this type of content. Well, you are in the right place. And of course, you help me grow my channel and pass the word to other watchers out there. Someone might be needing this message as well. So let's start here first with this cards, these oracle cards, and see what you need to hear about January. Crossroads, sorority, and peace. Wow, that is absolutely beautiful for you, Virgo. Okay, now let's first get some tarot cards, and then we will dive deeper into this reading. Okay, so we're going to be taking 5 cards: the recent past, the present, what you don't see coming, the outcome, and finally, the advice, and finally the outcome. We're going to be clarifying the cards as we go along, okay? So let's get started here for Virgo, please. What do we have? Recent past, the wise counselor, the Hierophant with the moon, the present, the 4 of Wands with the 8 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, what you don't see coming, the Star with the 3 of Pentacles, what is the advice, the 7 of Wands with the 8 of Wands, and finally the outcome is the Queen of Wands with the 10 of Swords. Very interesting, this reading for you, but let's get started here with this crossroads. Okay, so we do have some crossroads here, and this could be something you could have been at a crossroads. Okay, so this is number 13, so 1 3. It's interesting because we actually have, this is a big fork pointing at direction, so the fork could be very meaningful for some of you. We do have a lot. We have a camel, we have an owl, we have a monkey. So some of you could actually have your mind is, it's it's like a monkey mind. It's always racing around, and this could cause some sort of indecisions, and that's where this crossroads coming up. Okay, the interesting thing is that the owl is there, very quiet in his little corner, and it's actually not looking at the arrows but at the opposite side. So it's just telling me that it's important to stay away from the problem, or from the challenge, sorry, so that you can find the answer. Do you see the owl here, and the camel is right directed at the arrows? The monkey is right here, right on the top of the fork, and it's like they're being distracted by all the options, where the wisdom is just stepping away, like stepping out of the box to see things from a different perspective. This is very interesting here. And then we have sorority here, very beautiful. And we have number 18. So 1 and 8, 9. We are, this year, 2025, it's a number 9. So there could be a lot of good occasions coming up into your life this year, and it's thanks to whatever decision you made at this crossroads, okay? You might just have decided, I want to be happy, and I want to find peace in my life, because we have the peace card here, and this peace card is absolutely beautiful. You have an egg, you have a dove, you have some feathers around, so you could have you might see a lot of feathers outside. If that's the case, you know that your angels are around you. You're being guided. You're being, you're being shown the way. You're shown what is your next step. Okay. Number 23, 2 and 3, 5. So maybe your angels are asking you or encouraging you to take a different turn to find this peace that you are looking for, okay? But let's connect here with the tarot and see what else do we have. In the recent past, we have the wise counselor, the Hierophant with the moon. We could be talking about some situations in the past that they required you to reconnect with your intuition, to reconnect with your inner wisdom. There's a lot of inner wisdom and connecting with your your intuition, finding finding the answers there rather than looking around. Now, also this wise counselor could actually be a counselor, okay? This could be a psychologist, this could be a specialist in some shape or form that you might have had to connect in the past so that you could understand what is going on and what do you need to do to move on with your life. This feels like some of you may have been in really this crossroads where potentially very um, I'm going to say the word disturbing, but not in a super, low vibe. But this is more about confusing, not knowing what to do. And, sometimes the need to consult a specialist can help greatly. We could be talking even about a tarot reader, okay? A holistic therapy, all of that. All right. Now, with present, looks like things are actually working for you because in the present we have the Four of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So the Four of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles are giving me the sense of happiness, celebration. My work is being well done. Um, I am being rewarded. I am working on my gratitude. I'm working on doing the things that I love. I'm working on myself and my work, my business, my relationship, whatever it is, and it's definitely working. Now, I have to say that for some of you, I definitely feel that this is about working towards a move. Okay, this could be a physical move, moving out of the house where you are, or apartment, and this could be from a house to an apartment, from an apartment to a house. It could be in a different city, different state, different country, even. Okay, and this could even be due to an opportunity for work. Okay, it could even be that, or a transfer, a relocation here. Now, what you don't see coming, the Star and the Three of Pentacles. What you don't see coming, it's this a huge blessing because you haven't lose hope, you haven't lose faith that everything is going to work out for you. And rather than losing hope, you've been trying to work on yourself, doing the things that you love. Look at this Three of Pentacles. She's actually working on something that she really, really loves. And that's exactly what the cards are asking you here to do. Okay? It's about moving forward, leading your life, because as you lead your life you just show the universe that you're ready to move forward, and this is where all the miracles start coming up. Again, it's a very spiritual side as well, having the Star here. Okay, so a lot of healing, emotional balance as well, and it could be a lot of emotional control, okay, emotional intelligence here. Now, the advice: stand up for what you believe, okay? Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands. The more you stand up for what you believe, and when we're talking about standing up for what you believe, we're actually talking about you don't have to explain to everyone what you're doing, okay? You don't have to say yes to everyone. We could even be talking about starting to say no, okay? And the more you start doing that, the more you start enjoying. Look at all the firework and celebrating. And yes, it can feel weird in the beginning when you start saying no to people, when you start putting yourself first. If you haven't been all your life just letting others take over your life, it's going to be very, very uncomfortable. It's going to feel weird. It's going to feel like what you're doing is wrong. But setting up boundaries, it's the most important thing that you can do, and it's the most beautiful thing that you can do to yourself, to your inner child, to your life, okay? And you will see things changing in no time. So also remember to choose wisely your battles, okay? You don't have, sometimes silence is the best response, okay? If because sometimes you're just gonna waste your energy, you're potentially gonna say something that you didn't want to say. So why would you do that? Just practice silence and work whatever it needs to be work internally. You don't have to say it out loud if you believe that what you're going to say will maybe cause some trouble as well. Okay? And then out come Queen of Fire, Queen of Wands, and Ten of Swords. Yes, this is you being extremely independent, controlling, fearless. Look at her. She is here simply with a black cat in her lap, where all the other court cards have salamanders, which are protectors of fire. She is fearless here. She is very strong, and she is done with some problems from the past. She started to become authentic. She is sure of herself. She is strong. She is wise. If she needs to do some work, she will do it. If she doesn't, she won't do it. But this is a person like she's not scared of work. She's not scared of delegating, and she's not scared of saying no, like we were mentioning before. Okay, this really feels, as we go along, that things are turning your favor drastically in a really nice way. Okay, so let's take now some advice here from the oracle. Okay, 3 cards, and then we're going to be taking we're going to take 3 cards from the tarot, replying questions yes, no, or maybe. So I will ask you then to pause the video if you want to think about the questions. If you don't have any question, well, then you can just stay around, and then we're going to get the 3 cards together. Okay, so let's see first from the oracle what is here as advice. Okay, soulmate, milk and honey, and unfinished history. Okay, so very strong here. What I feel is that we could be talking about some sort of soulmate from the past, that this could actually need to end a cycle, or for this, you see, in one hand, these two sound really cute and sweet, but then when I come to this one, it just feels like, yes, every time you get back with this person, things start to feel incredibly well, but very suddenly it comes back to the same. Okay, so this is about to, again, being brave enough to see if certain relationship, and it could be a friendship, okay, it could be a job, is it worth it for you to continue, or it's time to completely end everything? Because this card is number 37, is the end of a cycle. Remember the 10 of Swords? That's kind of what I feel with this card as well. Okay, so that's the advice for you. And now this is the time that you want, if you want to think about your 3 questions, that you pause the video, and then you can play again when you know your questions. And I'm going to just be taking 3 cards here and see what we have. So for question number 1, for question number 2, and question number 3. Perfect. So question number 1, yes, 2 of Wands. Question number 2, no, the Death card. And question number 3, the High Priestess. I'm going to go for no. Okay, I'm feeling no here. Okay, this might not be the exactly right time to move away, to make a harsh decision. Okay, so first you need to let go of something in the past. You need to resolve some issues before you take a step forward. Okay, and you know exactly what we are talking about here, because you come up with this High Priestess as well. Okay, so meditation, calming the mind, turning inwards, all of that is greatly appreciated for you to understand. Remember the crossroads that we started? There you go. This could be the crossroads that we started from the beginning. And before you can make a big decision, you need to go back in and see what do you need to let go, finding space, so then you can make the right decision. Okay? So Virgo, that's what we have for you. Thank you so much for being here. And until next time, have a wonderful month. Take care.